Lewis Tan, who plays Cole Young, just dropped a juicy tease about Mortal Kombat 2's long-awaited tournament. Even though the 2021 reboot skipped out on the tournament, it looks like this sequel is going all in. We don't have many plot details yet, but we know Cole Young and his crew will still be fighting to protect Earthrealm from Outworld's forces. Expect new characters like Jade, Kitana, Shao Kahn, Owen Chi, and Baraka to join the fray. Returning stars include Jessica McNamee, Makad Brooks, Tadanobu Asano, Ludi Lin, Joe Taslim, Hiroyuki Sanada, and more, with Karl Urban making his debut as Johnny Cage. In a recent Collider interview at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, Tan hinted at the movie's intense fight scenes and tournament, promising a very gory, very bloody follow-up to the 2021 hit. Check out what Tan had to say. "For the sequel, I can promise many more fights, much longer fights. It's very gory, it's very bloody. We have Karl Urban playing Johnny Cage. We have a good friend of mine, Adeline Rudolph, who's playing Kitana. Martin Ford is playing Shao Kahn. There's a tournament in this one, that's all I can say before they get mad at me. But look, they really do listen to the people and what we learned from the first movie, and we've made it 100 times better in the second movie. I'm very excited for fans to see it." Now that's a great start, but there's more we're hoping to see in Mortal Kombat 2. The 2021 Mortal Kombat reboot launched a fresh movie series based on the iconic video game, but it only scratched the surface of what the sequel could bring. While some exciting updates have emerged, there's still a lot we're waiting to find out. Here's a wish list of things that absolutely need to happen in Mortal Kombat 2. Starting with the must, giving more video game characters cameos. One key thing Mortal Kombat 2 really needs to nail is including more video game characters. The first movie didn't quite hit the mark with this, so the sequel should definitely step up its game. With the Mortal Kombat universe being packed with a huge variety of characters, it makes sense to feature some lesser-known ones in smaller roles as cool Easter eggs for fans. Mortal Kombat 2 is already adding some exciting new faces like Kitana and Jade, but there are still plenty of characters that fans are itching to see. It would be awesome if the sequel could drop some nods to these characters through cameos, giving fans a little something extra to look forward to. Another thing they could do is bring back Mortal Kombat 2021's dead characters. Mortal Kombat 2021 did a great job introducing some awesome characters, but many of them didn't stick around long, which is something the sequel needs to address. In the Mortal Kombat world, deaths are pretty common, and a lot of the new characters ended up getting killed off, like Kano, Sub-Zero, and Nitara. It would be a bummer if these characters stayed dead. And luckily, Mortal Kombat 2 has a chance to fix this. The idea that death might just be a transition to another realm opens up the possibility for villains to go after their fallen comrades and bring them back. With this potential already set up, Mortal Kombat 2 really should take advantage and resurrect some of those characters to explore their full potential. And give better fight scenes than the first movie. Even though Mortal Kombat 2021 was a step up from previous adaptations, one of its biggest flaws was the fight scenes. They felt choppy and hard to follow, partly due to the heavy use of CGI and dark lighting. Given that Mortal Kombat is all about epic battles, its fight scenes should be top-notch. The sequel really needs to step up in this area. With higher expectations for choreography and a lot more than just gore involved, Mortal Kombat 2 has to deliver better fight scenes than its predecessor. Now, hopefully, the sequel is focusing on improving this aspect to make the action more intense and engaging. And speaking of intense, we need an intimidating take on Shao Kahn. Mortal Kombat 2 is set to introduce Shao Kahn, and it's crucial that they get him right. As one of the main villains in the Mortal Kombat series, ruling over Outworld and serving as a final boss in multiple games, Shao Kahn's portrayal needs to be seriously intimidating. Given his significance to the franchise, it would be a major letdown if he doesn't come across as a truly fearsome antagonist. Mortal Kombat 2 has to ensure that Shao Kahn is depicted as the menacing figure he's known to be, or the film will miss a big opportunity. Shao Kahn was actually featured in the failed sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and that film definitely missed the mark with him. Fans of the Mortal Kombat movies have already seen a poor adaptation of this character, so Mortal Kombat 2 can't afford to make the same mistake again. Getting Shao Kahn right is crucial, and the sequel needs to ensure they do justice to this iconic villain. Now, this will also mean that Mortal Kombat 2 needs to balance its characters better. Mortal Kombat movies are known for their huge casts, and Mortal Kombat 2 really needs to do a better job balancing its characters than the 2021 film did. The first movie gave too much focus to some characters while leaving others in the shadows, which disappointed fans of those sidelined characters. With Mortal Kombat 2 adding even more new faces to the mix, it's going to be a challenge to balance the new characters with those from the first movie. This means more storylines and arcs to manage, which could set the sequel up for a bigger mess if not handled well. And speaking of big, the list of realms Mortal Kombat has is huge, and showing more of Mortal Kombat's realms should be a must. The 2021 Mortal Kombat movie didn't dive deep into the franchise's many realms, but Mortal Kombat 2 has a chance to change that. The first film mostly stuck to Earthrealm and Outworld, only teasing other realms like the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat 2 should really expand on this by showcasing more of the Mortal Kombat universe. Other realms such as Order Realm, Chaos Realm, Edenia, and even Heaven weren't featured in the first movie. By exploring these exciting locations, the sequel can show off the vastness of the Mortal Kombat world and set the stage for future movies. There's plenty of potential to dive into these realms and make them a central part of the sequel. Mortal Kombat 2 really needs to step up its CGI game. While the 2021 film didn't have the worst CGI in the franchise, and that title belongs to Mortal Kombat Annihilation, it still had some moments where the effects looked pretty unrealistic. Given that the first movie had a campy vibe that let some of these issues slide, it would be great if the sequel could offer more realistic and polished effects. Better CGI would help create a more immersive world and enhance the overall experience. One possible reason for the CGI issues in 2021's Mortal Kombat is that the film was released during the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic likely disrupted the production process, potentially affecting the quality of the visual effects. With Mortal Kombat 2 not facing the same pandemic-related challenges, there's a good chance it can deliver improved CGI. This means the sequel should have the opportunity to offer better visual effects and a more polished look. Lastly, Mortal Kombat 2 should consider moving away from Cole Young as the main protagonist. While Cole was an original character introduced in the 2021 film, many fans found it odd to focus on him rather than established characters from the game. His role received significant criticism, so switching things up for the sequel could be beneficial. Though it might not be possible to completely remove Cole, it would be a mistake to keep him as the central character. Instead, Mortal Kombat 2 could shine by making someone like Johnny Cage the lead and using Cole in a supporting role. This change could help the sequel connect better with fans and utilize the rich roster of existing characters more effectively. Well, that's all for today. What are you most looking forward to in the next installment? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more updates and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.